Hey guys, I hope all of you are doing fine. And today in class 4, we are going to start our florals. Okay. So today's, tomorrow's, and day after tomorrow is the most important class for you. Whatever you're paying me is to learn how florals are made. Okay. Without florals, please try to understand something. It doesn't matter if you're making amber or if you're making any woody accord or oud or whatever it is. Floral is the only thing, or floral notes are the only thing which is going to take the smell out. Okay, and combined with the top notes and volatile notes, it is the heart of the perfume where the florals actually make what the perfume is all about. So, we will start today with making lily of the valley, right? It is also called as muguet in France. If you're going to learn perfumery, they're always going to refer to it as muguet. We also call it as lily of the valley. Okay. From today, your exercises are going to start. So please be very careful in understanding the things which we are doing. Right? The complete perfumery, of course, we have a history of more than 300, 350 years of many other things, distillation, and then we started taking molecules out, making reactions and things like those. But the complete perfumery is based on 3 flowers. That is lily of the valley, that is today's topic, rose and jasmine. The complete perfumery. It doesn't matter if you're making oud, it doesn't matter if you're making wood, it doesn't matter if you're making a chypre, a fougère, it doesn't matter anything. These 3 are the only flowers on which the complete perfumery is based. Okay. 4,000, say 700 odd materials are used today in modern perfumery of different kinds. And everything is connected to these 3 flowers. And we are going to fit these flowers in our balsams in the later classes. So you better be very well versed with the things which we are going to do in today's class, tomorrow's class, and day after tomorrow's class. Right? Everything, if you have heard, if it's connected to aqua, or water, right? Freshness, watery, beachy, oceanic, whichever way you look at it. Every molecule, when it's connected to freshness, is connected to only one material, that is muguet or lily of the valley. So today we are going to make 6 different decants or 6 different samples of our own lily of the valley accord. Okay. So the classic lily of the valley materials are lyral and lilial, both of which are banned. Both of these are magical materials, but we have to follow what the regulations for safety are. So we are not going to touch both of the greatest materials ever made, right? But we are going to do our own thing now. Okay, and this is probably one of the greatest lily of the valley accord. Tomorrow will be one of the greatest rose accord. Day after tomorrow, one of the greatest jasmine accord, which you are going to make. So let's start constructing our accord. Okay. Instead of these two, we are going to start with hydroxycitronellal. That is the traditional classic muguet material or lily of the valley material. What I would like you to do is take different cans or canisters. Just give me 1 minute. I will show it to you. You see this? If you buy 100 of these from the market, you will get it within 300 rupees, right? Get 100 of these. This is your lifelong friend. A can which has a small lid, okay, and a cap on top of this. That's it. Okay. There are white stickers which you get in the market. You have to label the sticker and you have to make the things which we are going to do right now. Okay. So the first sample will be a material which is called as hydroxycitronellal. Hydroxycitronellal. Understood? With the accord is a material which is called as farnesol. Only two materials, hydroxycitronellal and farnesol. Hydroxycitronellal, we are going to take 1.5 grams. Farnesol, we are going to take 1 gram. Right? Farnesol is a lily of the valley material. You will observe in the rose and jasmine that we are going to use the same material. That's how magical this material is. Very cheap, not expensive at all. Okay. Hydroxycitronellal 1.5 grams, farnesol 1 gram. In a small weighing machine, you put a canister, label this as M1, maybe muguet 1. Label this as M1, put these two materials, keep it aside. Right? Now, in M2, this is over, you keep it aside. Now you take another can, label it as M2. Okay. You take the same hydroxycitronellal 1.5 grams and you take another material which is called as muguetanol. Right? Muguetanol 1 gram. Right? So how many cans do we have? 2 cans. Right? M2. I think we are going clear now. Muguetanol is an alcohol easily available in the market. You just have to look for the materials. If you look for it, you will find a good shop. But you have to look for it. Okay. So M1 was hydroxycitronellal and farnesol. M2 was hydroxycitronellal, muguetanol. Now what about M3? Okay. Please pay some attention. I'm talking about something which is going to be there for the rest of your life with you. Okay. So we have two ready. Now M3. In M3, we are going to take same hydroxycitronellal 1.5 grams, farnesol 1 gram, and mugatenol 1 gram and farnesol 1 gram. Right? So how many materials do we have in M3? M1 is ready, M2 is ready, M3. Right? Hydroxycitronellal 1.5 grams, mugatenol 1 gram, farnesol 1 gram. Are we clear? What about M4? Think about it. What about M4? One more material. So in M4, we have hydroxycitronellal again 1.5 grams, mugatenol again 1 gram, farnesol again 1 gram, and galaxolite, one of the most traditional musks used in modern perfumery. 1 gram. Right? I'm sure you're understanding the thought process because you have to do this for the rest of your life if you want to become a successful perfumer. Please try to understand it. So in M4 or L4, whichever way you want to label it, we have the same galaxolite. What about M5? Please pay some attention, people. They're not, as much as I have a big mouth and I like praising myself, there are not a very lot of people in the world who can simplify these concepts for you. Please pay some attention. What about M5? Same hydroxycitronellal 1.5 grams, mugatenol 1 gram, farnesol 1 gram, galaxolite 1 gram. What is the fifth material? Think about it. DPG, dipropylene glycol. 1 gram. Okay. Now, my students in general, they ask me why DPG, it's just a diluent. No. You have to know what DPG does to the smell. Yes, it's a diluent. Yes, it's a solvent, fantastic solvent. It's a humectant, but it also changes the smell in a very particular way. One of the most classic solvents used in modern perfumery. It's a solvent, diluent, DPG, 1 gram. This will be M5. Anything else? One more material we need. Think about it. One material which will go in all the 3 florals. One material. That is M6 with all these things. Polysantol. 1 gram. Right? I'm sure it's not getting too weird now. Right? We have started with our first accord. In the same way, we are making 6 accords. Each and every one of these is probably, it will be a life-changing moment for you when you're going to put this in balsams. You have to put these in balsams. Please remember that. So, what have we made today in today's class? We have made one material which is called as lily of the valley, and we have constructed the accord from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different kind of materials. By the time you will reach M6, you will know how to make lily of the valley accord like any French perfume. Okay. Now, after the course, when you have understood most of the things, I want you, just make a note of it. I want you to change the materials. Instead of 1 gram, take 2 grams. Farnesol, instead of 1 grams, take 1.5 gram, whichever way you like. This is what you have to do as an exercise to become a very successful perfumer. But forget about that. Just make a note of it. But this is what and how you will make a muguet accord. Right? So guys, of course, from today we are starting our exercises, and you have to be very, very, very sure of what you're doing. Nearly all the materials, muguetanol, farnesol, these are very cheap materials. Okay, they're not expensive at all. You just have to sit down for a couple of days, try to contact the dealers, right? If you're in India, you can ask me, but anywhere out of the Gulf or it is very difficult because these days they are creating a lot of menace in the customs for us. Okay. So anyway, today's was the class about constructing lily of the valley, and tomorrow we will do our rose accord. Okay. So guys, this was our class for today. Take very good care of yourself. Bye-bye.